Okay, my video got cut off, so I'm going to do a part 2. And before we get started, once again, subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. Use the closed caption button. Remember, nothing is guaranteed, nothing will ever be, but always trust yourself. And you can email me at hyper_linkster@yahoo.com for any game prediction or requests. And if you want to learn my system, email me also at that email address. Goes up to 16 invincible numbers. Now, if you look at the Powerball, let's look at the high number. There are 23 appearing a lot of times. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. 32 also appear 4 times. And also 43 appear a lot of times. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So appear 4 times. Each 23, 32, 43, 34, and then also 48 appearing a lot of times. Also 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So these are your high frequency number in these so far. And 13, 31 also appear a lot of times. So that's 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. And not only do they appear a lot of times in the IDCQ system, they might get drawn and they might not get drawn. So you can look at the breakdown, see what numbers gets drawn. And as you can see, if you focus on one quadrant, let's say quadrant 1, you like to focus on quadrant 1. Let's say, I'm not saying quadrant 1 will hit. You can look at the breakdown, see which quadrant best place. You can focus on quadrant 1, for example, because for quadrant 1 might come. Not necessarily going to come because you can look at the breakdown, can narrow down number. What does it mean by narrowing down number? You're phasing out the numbers that will not get drawn by using non-playable numbers. And not only that, you use formulas. So that 23, 20, 35, 58, 54, you see all those combinations that are created in quadrant 1 might come. So that means if you think quadrant 1 will come, you pick quadrant 1, focus on quadrant 1. That's called the R. That's called one quadrant. You're focusing on one quadrant. If you want to focus on all 4 quadrants, you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to focus on 2 quadrants, let's say on the left side, you can do that. And that's how you increase your chance of hitting, using those non-playable numbers to bring down your matrix, and using playable numbers to put it in the blue box. Now, sometimes the blue box won't be used because all numbers are either in the ICDCQ system or IDCQ system. Now, if you look at the Powerball or Mega Man, let's look at the Powerball and Mega Man. This is the Powerball numbers for last draw. If you were to incorporate these new numbers in the new list for tonight, let's look at the new list and how do we incorporate the numbers. 02 in the left quadrant, 04 left quadrant. So so even though 04 is also in quadrant 4, it's in the left quadrant. What does that mean? That means left side hit already. Left side or quadrant hit 2 times already. So 16. So let's get an update. Left quadrant 1 and 3 hit 3 numbers. 2, 4, 16. Not only did it hit 3 numbers, quadrant hit 2 numbers, and quadrant 3 hit 2 numbers. 30. So quadrant 1 hit 3 numbers. 02, 30, 04, 46. 46 not in the Dster, and 20. Quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. So what this tells you is 30 and 46 were not in the IDCQ system. And hopefully those numbers will not get drawn on to next draw, and they will not throw a repeat. So what do we see? We see that 4 numbers in quadrant 1, not only 4 quadrants in number 1. You can draw out the combination that is in quadrant 1 and pick those numbers. You won't get 70 numbers. You won't get 50 numbers. You won't get 40 numbers. You probably get around 20 numbers in quadrant 1 or less. And how many numbers were getting drawn in quadrant 1 with 20 numbers? 4. that's a high percentage rate of picking 4 number within the 20 number range. You're good to go. You're ahead of the game. And also, that 2002 appears a lot of times. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So there we go. The highest frequency number came out for tonight's Dster on your last draw. So let's say 0220 might come out again, then they form repeat. Now 02 might not come out, but 20 might come out, but 20 coming out on the white ball is not a repeat. Remember, once again, 20 coming out on a white ball is not a repeat. Even though it's 20 came out on a Powerball, if it come out on white ball, it's not a repeat. It's a repeat if it's come out on the white ball. If the white ball number is repeated, it's a repeat. If it's 20 comes out for a Powerball, it's a Powerball repeat. So they're two separate. When I say repeat, I mean white ball. So if for our repeat is for our repeat for the white balls. Now the key factor is, if you think this quadrant will hit again, 1 and 2 will hit again, you go for quadrant 1 and 2. If you think it's gonna shift to quadrant 3 and 4 because they haven't hit, you pick quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. So it's depending on what you think will hit. I'm gonna announce the update after tonight's draw, and remember to follow my video. And let's try to use the law of opposite attraction. If you use the law of opposite attraction on tonight's numbers for the draw, let's see what number will come for the law of opposite attraction. 02, law of opposite attraction is 20. So 20, there we go. If you don't think 20 will come, you do not pick 20. 04, law of opposite attraction, 40. Don't think it will come. 1661. 3003. 46, opposite attraction 64. And for the Powerball, there's no opposite attraction for the Powerball. We only use law of opposite attraction for white ball, not for the Powerball. We do not use law of opposite attraction. Let's go back there. The invisible number is the key point. If you want my number generator, generate numbers that possibly will come out, and you possibly will get some winning combination or all winning combination. Please email me for that. And if you look at the game prediction, throwing down the list, you can go down the list. There 2, 4, 16, 30, 46, using the law of elimination. 1 draw, 2 draws, 3 draws, 4 draws, 5 draws, if I'm counting correctly. 2, 4, 16, 30, 46 hasn't come out for 5 draws. So using law of elimination, you wipe out 5 draws of numbers. Now, if I go highlight the 5 draws of numbers, you can count how many numbers are being wiped out using the law of elimination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Approximately 25 numbers being eliminated. 42 repeated, so it's 24 numbers. 18 repeated, 23 numbers. And about 20 to 23 numbers being eliminated by law of elimination using 5 draws. Now, if you can go spot check me to see if these numbers repeated in the last 5 draws, I think they did not. Now, if you go up to 18, 8, 27, 44, 51, 64, those numbers 2, 4, 16, 30, and 46 didn't get drawn using 6 draws of law of elimination. So 2, 4, 16, 30, 46 didn't get drawn for up to 1204. Now, if you could scroll one down, 2, 4, 16, 30, 46 didn't get drawn up to here also. So 7 draw using the law of elimination wiped out a lot of numbers. Now 28, 35, 38, 61, 66. 9 draws, about 8 draws. 8 draws using law of elimination. 8 draws. Now for 11, 20, 2, 4, 16, 30, 46. Again, law of elimination wiped out 9 draws of numbers that didn't get drawn. So if you scroll back up, 2, 4, 16, 30, 46, you will not see those winning combination. Now, if you scroll down to 10 more draws, 2, 4, 16, 30, 46, 2, 4, 16, 30, 46, 12 draws, 2, 4, 16, 30, 12 draws you could have used for the law of elimination, then the 46 repeated on the 13th draw. So 12 draws of number. 5 times 12 draws, 60 numbers. 60 numbers minus repeats, you get approximately 45 numbers to 60 numbers being eliminated using law of elimination for last draw for Powerball. So see how powerful the secret formula is? There's 2 more secret formulas. I'm going to create more secret formulas to help you win the lottery. And these are one of them. Law of opposite attraction, law of elimination, wiped out 12 draws. You can spot check me. I might be wrong. I might miss the number. I might repeat it within the 12 draws, one of those 5 numbers, the 2, 4, 16, 30, 46. But so far, law of elimination got you 12 draws. Imagine I used 10 draws last night for Powerball, plus playing the even numbers. That definitely would get the 5 numbers picked. So that means if I use the even matrix and use at least 10 draws of law of elimination, I'll definitely get 4 to 5 number correct, not including the Powerball for last draw. You see how good the system is? Plus the playable numbers and the breakdown will definitely get the 5 number done last draw, because last draw the law of elimination helped it. Plus, not only did it help it, the even number matrix pulled it out 35 odd numbers out. So that means if they go odd matrix tonight because they're drawing even number, or they will streak another even matrix, you decide for tonight's draw. And remember, if you like the video, subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. And email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com and do another Mega Man video for tomorrow.